Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Susie von Slaughter.
I'm Ruxpin.
Here to do a trailer reaction for you guys. Now, this is an interesting one. We're getting a glut of true life serial killer movies, right? We've got the extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile, the Ted Bundy movie with Zac Efron. That's actually going to be premiering at the Phoenix Film Festival, which we are covering. So if you guys want to go, we will be able to see that one. That'll be that's Friday night showing though. So
yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, that's right next to your work, actually. Yeah, so
I'm right there.
Yeah,
I'm not pregnant this time. So
Girl, you don't have any idea how many times I've said that.
All
on
right,
this show.
relax. There's also the Ted Bundy tapes, I think, that was popular on Netflix, and serial killers are huge. Now, what we've got here is a Charlie Manson movie that's starring Matt Smith. A lot of people's favorite Doctor Who. Not David Tennant, but the one right after him. So it's going to be really interesting. We'll see
David
what you
Tennant's
guys...
my favorite of everything.
Well, David Tennant is amazing, and he is the best Doctor, but Matt Smith is the second best Doctor, so we're going to just jump right into it.
I'm not really sure if I know who that is.
You got me really
You'll see.
excited for like no reason.
Okay, this is an IFC Films, and they can generally be pretty good. So here you go. Matt Smith is good.
So why are you mad?
Why are you mad, bro?
Because it's not the other one.
David Tennant.
Oh, it's not David Tennant.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing.
I know
I'd watch him in
thinks
anything.
we're these scary creatures who committed these horrible crimes. But we did what we had to do.
They look like actual people.
Is this the American Horror Story version?
Nope.
Special security unit.
The Manson girls.
Good morning, ladies.
Writer and director of American Psycho.
Okay.
I'm interested.
Hi, Carlene.
What is it you can really do for them?
I just want to remind them of who they were before they ever met Charles Manson.
It's like being home again. The family before the crimes. When everything was about love.
She looks familiar.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
I'm Leslie.
I think we should.
Hey, she's on Game of Thrones.
You're gonna be Lulu.
Nice.
We don't talk about our past.
That's your fault.
Our love started when we met Charlie.
What happened? You okay?
Yes, fine.
Never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh. That's okay.
Sometimes there has to
I'm
be
gonna
some
get so
depth
much hate
self
messages.
changes.
You'd be the mother of serpents
Tears.
if you watched it.
Oh, that should be your costume.
Yeah. It should be. Like
Yeah.
just a dark version of the Mother of Dragons.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're watching this movie.
Right,
Oh yeah,
anyway.
that's right.
Hello. Do I know you?
Get ready to
Sexy brooding Charles Manson. Nope.
Charlie
Sorry.
taught us that death and life are the same thing, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
Do you love me? Thrust and jab like you mean it. Thrust, jab.
We wanted to believe something big was gonna happen.
So baby, run.
A lot of strong female actresses in this movie.
Yeah, for me. We're gonna go out and we're gonna get it right.
There are real victims in this prison.
Maybe these women are victims too.
I know that chick. She's been in other things too.
We did what we had to do. Right?
So baby, run and take care of me.
That is a different angle.
I like it.
That is a different angle. All right.
I subscribe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. I'll start with Marcia. Marcia, you go first.
Like you said, it's a very different way of looking at the story. We're always hearing it from, like Charlie's side of it. It's always about Charlie.
Well, not just at the media too.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. And
True.
then and we don't talk about the women really as much, and the people that were affected, and the fact this is a cult, and that these people were highly affected and highly brainwashed to think that this is the way life should be, and it's not something that ended with Charles Manson. It happens every day. It happens in so many different communities out there. And this is gonna, I think, shine a light on what it means and what it means to be that person on the other side of these cults. So,
Susie.
I want to watch this, like, to kind of piggyback what Marcia was saying. I am super invested in this. You gotta, like, remember this was made out in, like, this happened in like the 60s. So there's no Instagram, there's no Facebook or anything like that. They're being told a story, a dream. They're giving this thing that they are fully believing in. And
she's from Game of Thrones. I know what you're saying.
So this fearless leader takes them in and to execute this grand plan. And I love how raw this looks. I love the acting in it. I really want to watch this.
It intrigues me way more than these normally do. I don't normally, again, true life serial killer stuff has never interested me. So I don't really care about Manson or Bundy or all that stuff. Like I'm interested to see what ends up happening with the movies. But this actually intrigues me because of the angle that they're taking. It is. It's saying that they're approaching it from an angle that, I mean, the female point of view does actually intrigue me. And but I will say that Matt Smith's portrayal of Charlie also intrigues me.
I think he was the perfect person. Just in the trailer, you know how I felt? I was like, oh, damn. But I think he did a really, really good job.
He comes off so friendly. Like, again, it's the whole Ted Bundy thing. Like, there was a big to-do after the Ted Bundy trailer dropped, the Extremely Wicked thing with Zac Efron, because they're like, why are they making him look so likable and stuff like that? It's like, he was. Yeah.
So that's the thing. People always said this was made in the 60s. There was no internet like Facebook, Instagram, MySpace.
He just was a good talker and slick and smooth.
And what people don't... The thing is that when people think of monsters, like the people that do these horrible things to people and serial killers and all this, they imagine it's a Gacy, somebody who's, not a charming, nice the guy next door that's really you want to be best friends with. They don't expect it to be that person, but that's what a psychopath.
But even Gacy was just very quiet. He kept to himself, like nothing out of the ordinary.
Well,
like
he was. He was off the rails.
Well, but okay,
but
anyway.
No, but Ted Bundy was like, I mean, he made people believe that he was this person that you could love and trust and just follow blindly. And there's so many people out there that you have that automatic trust with, and you don't really know why, and he just exploits it and murders you. And that's the same thing with Charles. So you did the same thing, and that's what makes it so scary.
But I mean, I guess technically he didn't kill anyone.
Technically he didn't kill anybody. But the fact that you can be a puppet master, make people to do what you want them to do without getting your hands dirty, that's terrifying.
Honestly, when we did that review with Josh, he's like, those eyes are so dreamy. It's true. Like those they just lock you in. It's like, how could someone do this? How could someone be a bad person? And it happens.
Well, here's the weird thing about it. Like, I have only heard of the guys' names. I've never delved into any of their stories. So he never killed anyone?
He never directly killed.
He just influenced the women to do it?
Yeah.
Yes, he influenced everyone else to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Which one is the one involved with Sharon Tate?
The girls. The one.
It is
everyone
this one?
else,
It's Charles Manson?
Yeah.
So this is the one that Quentin Tarantino is touching on also? Or is he touching on the Ted Bundy one? Is Fuego.
I can't say.
Which serial killer is Quentin Tarantino's movie focusing on? Ted Bundy or Charles Manson?
It'd be
Manson. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, we're watching the Charlie trailer. So I wanted to make sure. So Quentin Tarantino is making a movie that's actually part of it is focused on the Sharon Tate aspect.
That should be
interesting.
So.
Well, I mean, that's it popped in my head because I thought there was a connection. So I don't know from the stories, so I'm interested. I didn't realize that was the case. He was literally that smooth that he convinced people to do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, but that's again, you gotta okay. With our knowledge today, you'd be like, "Fuck no!" But back then, like, he's making a promise.
He had this
Trump.
Oh jeez.
He had
but he had this commune.
No.
I'm not saying he's slick and handsome.
No, there are people that blindly
charming.
follow. There are people that blindly
people
follow.
Still
That's
blindly
a fair
follow
point.
people.
It's a fair point.
But he had this commune that was very successful, and everyone was happy. So why wouldn't you? And I'm not saying that I would. But back then, everybody's about freedom and doing the right thing against you know, activists, but in reality it was because Roman Polanski never listened to his fucking tapes that he wanted to, so he had the murder of Sharon Tate followed through with the women. So no, it wasn't their idea, it was Charles Manson's idea. So I think they got out just recently.
Okay.
The women, actually, don't quote me on that. I think they got out just recently though.
Yeah, well, but I wouldn't blame
it's interesting.
it. I wouldn't blame it on the times, because I mean this still happens like to this day. There's plenty of cults out there. They may not be out murdering people, but there's definitely men out there talking women into like being like their love slaves and doing whatever they want, and they could easily escalate. And that's why they have like a whole like, you know, government agency that watches cults like this, but no, they're worried about escalation.
Right. I love how raw this looks. I don't recognize, besides Charles Manson, the actor,
Matt Smith.
I don't recognize any of the other actors, so I'm not tied.
There's
to
a couple of
else.
women on here that really
with you guys. Yeah. Me, no. So it doesn't tie me to anything. So I really love how raw it looks, and I think I could really like be invested into it.
Cool.
She reminds me. I can't place that movie or show she's in, but the other girl looks so familiar. But yeah, this looks really good. This is totally worth taking the time out of the Phoenix Film Festival to watch.
No, this one's not. No, it's the Ted Bundy one is the one heading off the Phoenix Film Festival. That's what I was saying.
Oh, I still want to watch that one too. Yeah. Though. But yeah, this I definitely will have on my list. It's coming out this year.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, why don't you all let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this trailer? I'd be curious to see if y'all agree with Susie and Marcia, or if you're kind of less intrigued by it. So let us know in the comments down below. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Susie Von Slaughter.
I'm Marcia Parker.
And remember, stay scared.